Yes, everyone is. Let's go.
Dang right, we're ready.
Oh, yeah.
All
right.
Slade, take it away.
What is up, everybody? Midwest Speed Fest. My name is Zohalyx, and joined with me is my wonderful partner in crime.
Hello, I am Slade.
And this is now 4 o'clock in the morning, so you guys have no reason to be asleep right now unless you guys stayed up all night like wackos. But, I mean, you know, if you're awake now, early in the morning, we're going to free you from the evil clutches that was... Did you hit... No, you're not supposed to hit the button yet.
I hit the button by accident.
Oh, my gosh. Anyways, we're freeing you from the evil clutches of the Quiet Man and bringing you one of the greatest licensed video games of all time, as well as one of the greatest categories for this licensed video game. And this is The Lord of the Rings Return of the King New Game Plus Co-op. If any of you guys watched SGDQ 2020, another runner by the name of Maxi Lobes ran any % solo, and we'll be running New Game Plus. So we are starting from a already completed file, and we get to have maxed out characters that are going to be super overpowered, so we get to do some really awesome things. Plus, all of the really long FMV cutscenes are gone.
Yay.
So, yeah. Hey, we're going to go ahead and introduce our couch here, because we decided to fill up every single mic at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Because we had no other reason other than because why not?
And also, none of these guys watched us do a practice run.
Yep.
They have no idea what they're getting into. So, starting from left to right, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Oh, me? Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm Num Num Cookie.
Beartooth01.
Top Assassin 135.
All right, awesome. Woo. So since this is co-op, we also don't have to go through the tutorial level of Helm's Deep. Another great benefit to playing co-op over solo. So we're going to be going into our first level, the Paths of the Dead. I'm going to be playing as my wonderful boy Faramir. And then the timer will start when Slade selects his character, which will be on a countdown here. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right. So, we are going to be entering the first level, Paths of the Dead, which is going to be actually kind of a pretty chill way to start the run.
It is
even though
it's chill.
It's super chill, but at the same time, there's a lot of really cool tech that we'll be able to show off in this level, just to be able to get everything started here. So yeah, we're playing with max level characters, or at least max upgrades. They don't need to be max level in order to have max upgrades. But first, we're starting off here. We have this fog. If we were in the fog, we start walking, and if we start walking, then we go slow. So we turn around and we backwards hop, which looks really funny because then you just got two guys who run exactly the same with some very aggressive arm pumping.
Oh, yes, because arm pumping is the only way to do it.
It's like power walking, but instead it's like power sprinting.
Yep.
So here's our first fight. I'm going to be doing everything for this first fight, and that's just going to be casually getting into perfect mode, and then, oh, jeez. Oh, I saved it. Nope, I didn't save it.
If needed.
We're good, yeah. So, I'm getting into perfect mode using an ability called Devastating Mode. Were you just hopping on the side of the wall?
I don't want to talk about it.
I think that was odd. Okay, whatever. It works. But yeah, so you're probably wondering, hey, why do you pick Faramir and Aragorn? Well, the main reason for that is because they use they have the fastest running speed. And it is like a ridiculous amount faster than any other character.
Yep.
So we'll be using them pretty often in the run. We're not going to be using them entirely because there are going to be some levels that that running speed doesn't even matter. So here now, Slade is going to be providing cover fire with the bow and arrow while I grab the drawbridge, and then we're going to run. I said run. Why'd you take another shot?
I don't
and then hopefully I can set my angle. Hey, we used a forced teleport to our advantage.
Oh, good.
That's kind of cool. Oh, never mind. My angle is actually garbage. Are you stuck on a rock?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure about that?
I'm good.
Okay. You said you're good. I'm going to trust you on this.
Yeah, you should.
So, one of the unique aspects about playing co-op in this game is because this game was designed in 2003, it was meant for local co-op. Split screen is not a thing, as you can see. So, if we get too far separated, we get stuck. And so it's really important that we stay close together, because we even have discovered once today and once in one of our practice runs that if we get too far apart, we can actually get somebody stuck in a spot that we can't fix ourselves, and then we end up soft locked.
It's terrible.
And so then we have to restart the level, which because we're in a marathon, we obviously don't want to put ourselves into a position where we will be soft locked and stuck and then have to restart any levels or just skip past them. Because again, we're at an already completed file, so we're pretty well set up. Here's a captain. Because I'm in perfect mode, he dies really quickly, except Legolas decided to get in my way.
And I stole the kill.
Did you actually? Oh
I
my
did.
gosh.
It said fair, and I stole it, so. You're welcome.
Man, he does that in Fort and in
What?
I steal kills in Fortnite, too.
Oh.
So.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're one of those guys who plays fork knife.
Hey, only because these two.
I am
as
a
well.
man of culture. I play games from 2003 that have 3 active runners, and we are 2 of them. Why did you run to the other side of the gate?
Again, I don't want to talk about it.
I really think we should. Like,
No.
this is something that's kind of important.
We don't need to talk about it.
Okay, if that's what you're saying.
I'm saying it, aren't I?
All right. So co-op is fun, in case you couldn't tell, especially with Slade and I, because according to Frozen Flygon and Railcoon, we fight like an old married couple while we're speedrunning.
Yep.
Which I think is very healthy for a co-op partner relationship in
Oh,
terms of
easily.
getting optimal speedruns.
Easily.
So what we're going into this section right now, this very dramatic camera pan angle out, looks absolutely terrible for trying to run past, but it sets us up for this long mob fight of 35 enemies. And for it, all we're going to be doing is just charge shots with our bow. There are two kinds of shots that we can do with our bow, and there's a quick shot and a charge shot. You can do that with any character. The quick shot fires faster, but doesn't do as much damage. The charge shot will basically always one-shot any enemy, as well as it takes some time to, well, charge up. So, in theory, if we're able to do this well, we can basically just be sitting here like this, and the moment that the enemies are no longer invulnerable, which you can kind of see their outline show up a little bit, then we're set up pretty well to just start beating them up. And then for some reason, they added 2 enemies onto my side, so I can just go into devastating mode and take them out. And then when Slade hits the 35, the rock explodes, and we head out to the end of the level where I destroy Slade with a total kill count of 34, and he only has 24.
Hey, 10 behind, that's not bad.
10 behind is better than you normally are.
Yeah, so. Suck
It
it.
still only counts as 1.
Does it, though?
It doesn't. It counts as 10.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're counting as 1. Like, what?
Wait a
This
second.
victory.
We gotta go back to elementary school, I guess.
Yeah, do we need to teach Stop Assassin here how to count?
It goes 1, 2,
Whoa. But what comes after 2?
3.
4. Oh,
No,
what?
3.
Oh, 3.
And then
3.
4.
I thought it
And
was
then
5.
I don't know what comes after that because I can only count to 4.
There's
That's-
so
that's
many
wink, wink.
voices going on right now. My brain is just absolutely, like, frazzled.
I think Aragorn is really perturbed at your guys' math skills.
He does not look too pleased. He does not look
So
pleased
he's
at
even
us.
looking in your direction, too.
He's, like, dead-eye staring. Are you going to hit the button?
I did hit the button.
Yeah, you have to, like, 2 seconds later.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, and
Oh yeah,
just
another
like-
fun thing with the co-op is you have double the result screen, so it takes longer, but again, we can just, not worry about anything. We don't save because saving is slow, and obviously why would we save when even if the game crashes, we're still ready to just load up, reset the game, load up an already completed file, and we can start literally right back where we were at. All right, so we're going into Road to Isengard, and we're picking up 2 new characters, Gandalf and Legolas.
Gandalf, the most overpowered character in the entire game.
If you think he was overpowered in any percent, if you watched that SGDQ run, which you didn't, I do recommend that you watch it. It was a really good run. Maxi is very good at this game. But he's even more so in New Game Plus. One quick shot will kill 90% of enemies, as well as it penetrates enemies and sets them on fire. So I can just be running through the level, just spamming quick shots, and enemies will just cower in fear. And by cower in fear, I mean they just die. Legolas is pretty unique at level 20 because what he can do is... I actually have to remember that we actually have to kill these enemies.
Yeah.
What he can do is he can shoot 2 arrows at once, as well as his arrows penetrate and... they also set enemies on fire. So Legolas is also quite overpowered, and we're going to be doing a lot of things with our ranged attacks in the next few levels, so you're going to be seeing Legolas and Gandalf here for quite a bit of time, which he missed one, but I can quickly clean it up. I probably should have just shot him, but
Yeah, probably.
it's fine.
Hey, Hey, super random question, Zoch, but did you start the timer you needed to start?
No, I don't need to start it until the next level.
Gotcha.
I have a timer that I'll be starting on my phone so that way I can keep track of an auto scroller later on. But we don't need to worry about that right now. So we killed a lot of enemies there because the reason why that we killed them is because then when we get to this section, for some reason the game spawns more. This was something that was kind of experimented with an old runner whose name is Thinks the Clown, and then was then later confirmed that by killing all of the enemies in that beginning section, it sets up for more enemies to spawn here, and that was figured out by another runner by the name of Rubeetle. A lot of the strats that we are going to be using throughout the run today are going to be strats that are that were developed and optimized by Rubeetle. And this category, like I ran it once on console, and it was like a 118 or maybe a 116. I don't honestly remember. Because that was like 100 years ago, and by 100 years ago I mean 2019, which in speedrunning terms is pretty close to 100 years ago. But since then, the run went from a 116 down to a 108 something.
Oh, and that tree is just kicking him up.
By Rubeetle for the solo category, and then actually Wolfen50 on emulator got a 104, and then. Current PC world record is like 57, is sub-hour for PC, which is absolutely incredible. And that was really fast. Wow, okay. That was cool.
You guys are crushing it.
Yep.
It's been a good run so far.
I mean, I wouldn't know, I didn't watch, but you know.
I mean, you
It
know,
was something I needed to
if
say.
it looks cool to you, then we must be doing something right.
Yeah, yeah.
That's kind of
Most
like
of the time.
80% of the time.
I mean, you know, sometimes
Maybe
you
85?
just don't know. We're doing great, okay? We want encouraging talk here in our speedrunning
You guys are
marathon.
crushing it.
You are doing amazing. Woo!
Thank you. Even though that was very sarcastic. So my friends are so supportive of our endeavors
You
here.
know, classic passive-aggressive Minnesotans.
Yes, Minnesota passive aggressive.
You only can't. Never mind.
Okay, so here there are these explosives. I'm gonna get shot. No, you saved me from getting shot so I can bubble. What a beautiful co-op
I know how
partner.
important that strat is.
It's, oh my gosh, it's so important. Otherwise we'd be stuck on that bridge for like ever, and then we would want to just curl up in a ball and cry. Ow, I got booped, but we're fine. So we're not destroying any towers here because if we were to, yes, high knees is very important to go down hills quickly. It really helps with the wizard aerobic jazzercise program. The jazz comes in nowhere.
Yeah, the reason we don't take towers out is because if we do it, little archers would spawn up over on the other side of the end there, and that kind of slows us down because they shoot us. So without taking any towers out, we are then free to just shoot this barricade.
And since we're at max level, we just delete the dam significantly faster than you ever would at level 1.
Yep.
One of the things that, aside from just the fact that we can skip FMV cutscenes in New Game Plus, which we can actually now do on PC, which is something that we hadn't been able to do for a while, which has been absolutely amazing, is we can also just, areas that are normally super slow go by significantly faster just because we are significantly more upgraded. And yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. So coming up in our next level, we're going to be going through a pretty decent sized auto scroller. It's going to be about 3.5 minutes. So during this time, I just want to encourage everybody in chat right now, if you have, oh hey, we skipped the tally screen. That's kind of cool. If you guys have any sort of like Lord of the Rings puns or anything like that, donate and bring them in. I'd love to hear them. We didn't just we didn't challenge you for those Lord of the Rings puns for nothing. We want to hear them come in from your donations. So please do see them.
Speaking of, we do have one here.
Oh, from who?
We have a $5 donation from SCXCR. Says, "Hiya Zohalyx. Hope the run goes well for you and Saruman or Slade. Good Luck, Knock 'em Dead, and Break a Legolas.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Also, huge shout outs to SCXCR. A couple weeks ago, I helped organize a online marathon called Running for Reals, which was supporting a cause that helped to get kids out of the foster care system and into adopted families. And he was the only person who applied to host. So we just kind of were like, hey, what you want to host for a bit? Sure. And then he'd host for a few runs, and then we'd switch back, and he'd be like, yeah, do you want to host for a few runs? Sure, I'll host for a few runs. And it was an absolutely chaotic time, but he was super available, and it made that significantly less stressful. So huge shout outs to him. And yeah. So this is our auto scroller. Up in the top right corner, you can see that orc meter. Because we're running around killing things quickly, we can ignore it mostly and scoot around like this. Which if we just flick the stick, Gandalf kind of like does this funky little scoot animation, and so does Legolas. We're just literally just kind of waiting. The ladders spawn in the same spot every single time, so we just kind of wait them out. So bring on the Lord of the Rings puns. Let's hear them. Or if there's anything else to plug, now is definitely the best time to do it. So we'll be chilling out here for about another minute and a half-ish.
Sounds boring. Oh, wait. This isn't boring.
Yeah, because usually during Zohalyx's streams we have Baby Elf playing.
It's true. I play VeggieTales music and like ancient Lord of the Rings memes, like they're taking the hobbits to Isengard, which we already did that. We already took the hobbits to Isengard. That's why Road to Isengard was even a thing. So don't worry about that. That meme has been fulfilled. So take it away.
All right, we're still waiting on some more excellent Lord of the Rings puns, but we do have some incentives coming up that are still open. Let's just take a look here. Looks like if you want to name that character for that Gauntlet 4 Hundo run, that is still absolutely open. You could be the one. You could name the Gauntlet Man.
Can we name him Gandalf? Like, let's get a $5 donation
let's
train.
get Gandalf in there.
I want to see Gandalf. Like, that would be amazing, and that would make me very happy because, you know, I'm playing as Gandalf, and I love Gandalf. Plus, you know, for him to show up to a second run would be amazing, especially since, you know, a wizard is never late nor early. He arrives precisely when he means to, including your Gauntlet 4 speedruns.
Yeah, he arrives to Hundo Gauntlet.
Exactly.
Except if he's saying that he'll meet you at the Prancing Pony.
He wasn't late, he was delayed. There's a difference.
There's a big difference.
Hey, our auto-scroller is done! Woo! So, these siege towers are going to be coming. There's this troll that's, like, really putting in the work.
Oh my.
Like, isn't he cute?
Let's go Samson.
Sure, we'll name him Samson. Why not?
Why the heck
We haven't
not?
named him, so I guess we'll name him Samson. But poor Samson, his tower is just gone. All of his hard work was just for nothing because Gandalf is so overpowered that even a quick shot will take that out in one shot. Whereas, like, if we were doing a,
Hey, I'm stuck.
I got you.
Can I just say that when you run around and you're just hitting orcs, it just sounds like a bug zapper?
Now I'm never going to be able to unhear that. But, yeah, we don't even... I thought you were going to go for the Witch King shot there,
way.
and I was about to actually disown you on the spot.
Okay, I'm not gonna throw like that.
Like, I just won P2C the rest of this run.
Sometimes he does stupid, but I don't think he's that stupid.
yeah, what he said.
We all know this.
Killing the Witch King would lose quite a bit of time because we would then have to do this whole alternate routing to get around the wall. And I'm always terrified that I'm going to accidentally do it, especially since, like you can just see I'm basically an old man with a bazooka. Like, that's kind of like the equivalent.
It's equivalent of an old man with a bazooka and like a teenager with a pea shooter.
No, you don't have a pea shooter.
Well, compared to your staff, I do.
No, Legolas is cool. It's just not that cool.
Isn't it?
And I'm saying that as Legolas is my favorite character in the whole movie. Oh yeah, I did not aim anywhere close to that tower, and I still took it down.
Yeah.
Because
Gandalf is OP. He's OP.
reasons.
If
Did you just say over P?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yes, he
over
did.
P.
Yeah, he's over P.
But-
he's a Q.
But Gandalf over P
No, that would be
doesn't.
O.
That's an improper
Yeah.
fraction.
You're an improper fraction.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. Figure it out.
I don't know if I want to.
Want to figure it out.
I just want to.
My brain just hurts from that quote.
Although, technically, if you think about it, isn't it technically two old men fighting off the orcs because
That
elves
is
don't
a
age?
fair point.
But see, if you think about it, even though yes, Legolas is in human years, he is an old man, but he's really not that old in terms of elven years. Because like if you look at Galadriel, who was born way back in the years of the trees, she's like 20 to 30,000 years old. Legolas is like wee baby. Like elves don't even reach like their mature like coming of age point. How many times am I going to say the word like in a sentence?
Like a
But
lot.
anyway,
A lot.
he doesn't. They don't reach their coming of age until they're like 150 to 200 years old, if not even older. So he's really not that old. Gandalf, yeah, he's old. We'll just,
Of course he's old. He's got white hair.
just look at the beautiful Ian McKellen, though. He's just wonderful. Shout outs to the entire cast of The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Like they're ever gonna watch this.
Hey, you
Hey,
never know.
There's a chance.
Hey,
Don't break his
don't bring
spirits
that
like this.
negativity here.
I'm gonna just cry because you said that. You have crushed my spirit. No. The damage is done. Okay.
I'm sorry, I won't go back. I can't go back.
You're right. You can't go back.
Yeah.
Good thing the only way forward is forward.
You never know.
Well,
maybe
duh.
maybe the actor who played Gimli is a follower. You know.
I mean, you
know.
never know.
A friend of mine saw him at a Walmart once.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. It just like he just went through her line.
Interesting.
It was interesting is the word to use.
We all know that you just do that, like come across movie stars in the middle of Walmart.
In Texas, of all places. So this next level is the biggest RNG point in the run. I'm going to have absolutely no idea if it's going to be good or bad because, well, you know, I'm not keeping track of any splits or anything because why would I do that now?
Yeah.
But essentially, there's going to be these 200 refugees that decided to run away after the gate was destroyed, not before the gate was destroyed. And the game has decided that only 200 of them are ones that need to be saved. If there are more, we don't know. Maybe there are only 200 on the lower levels, but a bunch of them will die. And there's nothing that we can really do about it. The best thing that we can do is just spend about 5 to 6 minutes protecting enemies. So this is going to be kind of a
Protecting
focus point.
enemies?
You know what? I said what I said.
I know what
not
you
the
said, and
only
what you
one.
said was wrong.
He said what
Did
he
he
said
just-
and he meant what he meant.
Anyway, if there are more donations or more things to talk about right now, we're going to be focusing on making sure that we are able to protect the refugees and not the enemies. And we're going to be killing the enemies. So take it away.
Alrighty. While they are saving all the maidens that you do not get in Elden Ring, we do have a anonymous $3.50 donation. Just says, Konnichiwa from the Japanese Restream. Thank you very much, Anonymous. Which reminds me, that
I double
Midwest
your kill
Speedfest
count, by the way.
2022 is being restreamed in Japanese by our friends over at the Japanese Restream. You can find their stream at twitch.tv/Japanese_Restream. We have worked with them several times now, and we are very grateful for all the work they do to bring marathons like ours to a larger audience. Thank you very much, Anonymous.
Woo! So Gandalf, you can really see his overpoweredness in this level because of this move that I have that we call You Shall Not Pass. Because, you know, he picks up his staff and he slams it. And sometimes I like to just dramatically yell, You Shall Not Pass. But when I do that, I kill a lot of enemies in one hit. The downside to that move is it costs 10 of my ammunition that you can see right above my face. Not my face here, but my face in the game. That one. That 30 count is my arrow count, but if I use up my You Shall Not Pass move, then I use 30 of them. Or not 30, wow, 10 of them. But I could essentially kill a lot of enemies and get into perfect mode almost instantly by doing so. So you kind of see it here unless Slade decides to ruin it. But all of those enemies are now dead in one attack. I don't even know how many that was because I wasn't paying attention to my count. But you can also see down in the bottom left feature, another fun little co-op thing, is it keeps track of who gets how many kills. So you can essentially continue that little bit of Legolas and Gimli's little contest that they had and see who gets the most kills.
Spoiler alert, Zohalyx will always have more kills.
I was gonna say 57 to 33. I think Zohalyx is kind of crazy.
Well, it's because Gandalf. Like, that's really just kind of how it goes.
See, the problem is that you're not playing Gimli, who was pretty much the one winning at those matches.
5. You got 5 more kills, Slade. No.
Out.
Zoj.
Oh,
yeah.
You bully! This is not League of Legends. You can't just kill steal me and get away with it.
I always do, though.
Slade's just like, watch me.
Exactly.
Honestly.
You tell me no, I'm just gonna do it anyway.
And he's gonna look you in the eye as he's doing
Come on, do it. Do it. Oh my gosh, I set
did
you
it.
up for that one. I set you up. So right now, I'm gonna plug this because this is a really good time to do it. Oh, they died. Unfortunate. Anyway, if you guys are looking at getting into this run, right now is honestly the best time to get into it. I know that that's said at like every single marathon that anybody would ever do a run of any game. They're like, hey, run my speed game. But if you enjoyed playing this game as a kid and you're like, I really don't want to deal with the FMV cutscenes, recently a community member named Sabuline Horizon just developed this exe file that reads the game on PC and will skip the FMV cutscenes. So you don't have to then worry about it, just automatically skips the cutscenes, which makes the any % run go from like an hour and 30 minutes approximately to an hour to definitely under an hour and 15. Slade and I have done one no cutscenes co-op run and we got a 111, which is significantly faster than anything, as like faster just A in terms of time, and B it is also just a lot more faster paced, so you don't have like gameplay cutscene, gameplay cutscene. And also, we don't have a New Game Plus tutorial out. I was working on one and then I stopped working on one because the moment I started working on one, we came up with like 8 different ways to do one level, and so I was like, I don't even know how to make a tutorial for this. But we do have an any % tutorial. It's a little bit outdated. It's not bad, but it still can at least get you started. And I'm not just trying to plug that because I made that tutorial. We also have, obviously, co-op runs are a thing, which we have access for a way that you can do this run co-op while you're online, as long as you're using the program called Parsec, which essentially works like TeamViewer, but it's for games. And Slade and I use it a lot. We do co-op runs weekly on our streams. And we live like 4 hours away from each other, so to be able to play without that is super nice, and plus just playing in person with your friend is much better. I need this kill because I need that health. You stole the health!
I'm sorry.
Again, I'm telling you, man, it happens.
Oh, it doesn't just happen. He rigs it. He's trying to make me throw for content.
No, trust me. If I was trying to throw for content, you'd know.
Maybe you need some
Did
glasses.
you even try when you could?
Yes, and I couldn't make it.
I'm just too good. Oh my
Couldn't get
god.
there in time.
Yeah, there is a section there Slade could have thrown.
I just stole another health by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it was by accident. They always. I'm actually like about to die.
Accident.
Okay, good. I grabbed one. Die troll. Oh, hey, we're almost done with this level, which is good because then this run's gonna start getting really fast paced. Like right now, we're already kind of getting close to the halfway point of this run. Which you're probably like, how can you be at the halfway point of this run when
You guys are way under par if you're almost halfway. It's only 27 minutes in.
Yeah.
only 27 minutes in? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You guys are crushing it.
I don't even know how fast that was.
Yeah, same.
It felt decent. Like, I wasn't
Yeah.
paying attention to it, but it felt decent. The reason why I'm saying that we're actually pretty close to the halfway point is we are doing a lot of the really long, really chaotic, and RNG-intensive levels first, specifically because we want to get them out of the way. Because if we waited to do them later, then essentially your whole run, you can go through an entire run just to have it be decided by RNG later on.
Yeah.
So we
sucks.
really don't want that to happen early. Whereas we can just go through the run and go really fast, and then if we get good RNG, great, we can keep going. And if we don't get good RNG, then whoops.
Oh well.
And we deal with it like a bunch of pickles. Or I guess we would deal with it then.
Really?
I
You went for that?
it wasn't that hard to go
I'll
for
give
that,
you a 2
honestly.
out of 10.
Believe me, he's relishing.
We skipped
that.
it again. Nice.
Hey, that's more time, man.
So there's a little tally screen that we can skip. We have to be kind of careful with it, though, because there was one time where we skipped it, where we crashed the game. It was kind of entertaining, but also, like, we don't really want to do that.
I guess you're not going for the meme.
I forgot to go for the meme!
you can
It's
just do it
fine.
in Southern Gate.
No, it's fine. It's not it's not good to do in Southern Gate.
Oh,
No,
yeah, you're right.
no.
You're right.
So I was gonna play as Pippin because Pippin is super broken. He's not like he's definitely not better than Gandalf, but he's still pretty broken.
He's
but
like the second best then.
my muscle memory kicked in and I just went for it. We're gonna bully the mouth of Sauron here. We're just gonna spam Orc Cure and oh boy.
Oh gosh.
That was bad. That was just
Nice.
unlucky RNG. But as long as we keep Orcuring him, which is AAY on our GameCube controllers, he will pretty much stay stun locked this whole time, and he will die pretty quickly, especially since we can get into perfect mode and
I
go.
got him.
So, we never actually talked about the kind of different attacks that we can do, but we can do during this while the enemies are running through the black gate. Not
Literally
like
through.
into the black gate, they're running through it. Because orcs can clip through surfaces now. But there are two types of attacks that we primarily use in this game, and those are speed attacks and fierce attacks. A speed attack is when we're using just the A button, and then a fierce attack is a Y button. Another way that it can be worded is I just kind of like walked on the ledge here in my range mode, which was kind of cool. Anyway, it would be like a light attack and a heavy attack.
Yeah.
The fierce attack is used primarily when we are trying to deal with shielded enemies because it will break the shield. Speed attacks will not. They will get parried. Another thing that we deal with in this is, another thing that we use is obviously our bow or our range attacks, which we talked about. And then every character has a special ability. That is the devastating mode that Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli, and Faramir have. Gandalf has his little bubble attack, so you see me bubble,
His
and then I'm
bug
invulnerable, and his bug zapper, this right here. I'm invulnerable, and I can just literally run around and hit things, which right now it's not really the most useful because there's nothing here. Another ability that we have is what's known as our devastating attack, which is where if we push and hold Y, then as Gandalf's You Shall Not Pass move, as you just now saw me blow up a lot of enemies right
Gosh,
there.
dang it, you stole my arrows.
Hey, you owe him.
It's true, you actually do
I owe
owe
you
me.
nothing.
No, you owe me.
No, I don't.
And then also, like Legolas's attack is he makes his blade spin around, and then they start set enemies on fire. It's not that useful in the run. It's kind of cool to use if you're playing casually, but in the speed run, you won't see it. And then the hobbits will have their they kind of have like this poison blade, but we will be playing as hobbits once. And that will be in the very last level because it really doesn't matter which characters we use. And because we're fighting Gollum, it kind of just makes sense to play as shorter characters that their hitboxes reach better.
Are
Yeah.
you making fun of Gollum's shortness?
Yes, 100%. I am making fun of how short Gollum is.
Just check.
No,
Just
it's
making
like,
sure.
it's pretty important.
I don't know. Have you seen him in the latest Batman movie? He seemed pretty tall.
What?
The actor.
Oh,
Why did I invite you to be on my couch again?
Because reasons.
I mean, that's pretty accurate. Reasons is pretty accurate.
That's my new saying now. Because reasons, it explains everything.
Except when you're asking for a reason. That
This
one
is how my brain works at 4 o'clock in
But
the
what
morning.
if your reason is because there are other reasons that will not be talked about at this time?
That is
That's
a
the,
reason.
that's the whole
That
point
is-
of me saying that.
I guess that is a reason.
Right there. Thank
It's
you.
just like the TLDR of saying, like, saying because reasons is a TLDR of saying, oh, I
Where are you
missed
going
that,
with that,
Captain. Words are hard because there was a tubby that showed up and made me panic. So yeah, there are captains, as you can see, those enemies with health bars. And the ones that we will be fighting from here on out all have armor that we have to break before we actually expose their health. And so we can do it by a few methods, whether it be by shooting them with a fully charged shot or hitting them with 2 fierce attacks. So there's a lot of different, well, those are the 2 ways you can do it. There's no other way you can do it unless you get knocked down. So now they're splitting into 3 groups because clearly one group was too much, was not good enough to deal with us. That's another dead captain. Captains are just going to start pouring in like crazy. This one right here that's coming in, you can't see him. His name is Chad. The reason why we call him Chad is because he is the exact opposite of a Chad. He's there, he comes in, he doesn't count towards our total, because in order to progress this level, we need to kill 6 captains. But Chad doesn't, he just shows up and is like, you know, I'm not actually supposed to be here, but like, I'm just gonna mess around with you, and it'll be a good time. You need to watch your arrow count.
Yeah, I need an arrow.
Because we need to have ammo when we finish with our 6 captains, because we're going to be fighting ring race, and because we're both have fire attacks with our range attacks, the ring rates are just absolutely nothing. So I'm going to be trying to clear out some enemies here, see if maybe we can hopefully get lucky with an arrow drop. We should still be mostly okay with what our ammo looks like. I'm just going to actually, did you break his armor?
I think so.
I honestly can't tell.
Yep,
Okay, yeah,
so-
you did. Cool. I'm a little nervous about my airdrop, about my ammo. I would love to be able to get another drop, but since I have you, we should be okay. Well, then help.
Slade's gonna carry the second part, huh?
He's gonna try.
I'm gonna try
I'm not
to.
gonna give him too
Come on,
much
Slade,
credit.
you
Yeah,
got
don't
it.
give me too much credit. My
All right,
ego
so
will
here are the
boost.
ring race. We don't fight their beasts. They just disappear. They land them, and then they're like, yeah, no,
It's
we
like a
don't actually
Pokemon.
need
They
them.
just go back into the Pokeball.
So, and now they're dead. That's it. Fire OP. And then we can just kind of
So
push
you needed
Aragorn
all-
in a circle while we're waiting.
You needed all this ammo for
can't-
what, 6 shares? Wow.
I was just,
6
I
shots?
would rather be safe than sorry, because sometimes the ring race can be like, nah, be out of here. Also enjoy this wonderful frame drops of just, bleh. Oh, look, it's better. We're fine.
Yep.
So that's the end of the block gate. Nice little easy peasy lemon squeezy level there. Yeah, now we're just back to kind of chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool in our
Some
results
b-ball
screen.
outside of the school.
If you're playing on PC, you can actually skip this results screen, which I highly recommend you play on PC because A, it's faster, and B, the quality of life features we have are just so much nicer, as long as you don't have these random issues of crashing like some runners have, some runners don't. I'm sorry, Maxie, you're like the only one who has crashing issues right now, and then PJ started getting a random issue that we didn't even know existed. But because of these issues that we have on PC, that's why we now have the ability to play on emulator. My poor mask does not want to stay on my face. I'm trying. I really am.
Well, you're not trying hard enough.
Yeah, come on.
I mean,
do better.
I'm no comment. And we're just not saving, and then we're going to go on to our next level, which is going to be Kidith Ungol. We are now moving on to the Path of the Hobbit, because this game is divided into 3 paths, but you wouldn't really pay attention to that because we're playing literally as 0 hobbits because they're not good.
Yep.
Other than Pippin, but he gets his own category extension, so if you want Pippin to have his time to shine, play Second Breakfast. Because yes, we named a category Second Breakfast because we wanted...
It is a great old time.
It's so much fun. Oh my gosh, the category extensions for this game are amazing.
I prefer 11 C's.
Oh my...
I prefer afternoon tea.
I prefer you both are fired.
You can't fire me. I quit.
You can't quit. You're a frog.
I'm not going to continue the bit.
I mean,
Okay. You can't something. I'm confused. So in this level,
Nailed
up
it.
in the top corner, we have to kill 80 orcs throughout this entire level, which is pretty easy to do if we remember that our ranged weapons are broken, and Slade remembers that charge shots with Legolas are not that hard to charge up. But
I did charge it up.
Not all the way. Anyway, we're just going to be running through. I'm just going to be going through. I'm just going to be like, pop, 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 and bazooka man everything. See, I put my run description for this category to be Slade and I go on a power trip, and that's essentially what this whole category is, because we're just running around, and it's kind of like that Danny DeVito meme where he's like, so anyway, I just started blasting. It's a pretty accurate description to what happens because we just use our range attacks and we just start blasting.
You just anime the whole thing.
So I have to be a
Not
little
quite.
careful here because if I... crap.
I think you just got it.
I think I just got it as well, and that was like the one thing that I was like, I can't do that because it would be bad. And then I think I did it anyway.
Let's just hope and pray you didn't.
what are we talking about?
So there's a section
Go
here of
into detail.
enemies where there are these barrels that you would push,
Yep,
and I
you
got
got
it, so that means that we'll have to kind of wing it, which is actually not that big of a deal. I'm just going to run up here, it's going to, you shall not pass, and then we're going to leave. This is totally normal. We're going to go down the ladder, and we're going to go back up the ladder, and believe it or not, there's going to be more enemies.
'Cause that's how the force works.
I mean, there are more enemies.
Did you
there,
just make
so-
a Star Wars mereference in a Lord of the Rings run?
I mean,
Yes, you did.
I
Let's
made a
be real.
Fortnite
I've
reference
done that
earlier.
before, so
Yeah, I know. You had a Grogu on your lap, and I wanted
it
to.
was great.
I wanted to say things that I would say if I were frustrated with you, but I wasn't frustrated with you because reasons.
It's catching on.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's catching on.
All right, we're gonna beat all these guys up. We're gonna be up here. Oh, that orc is transparent.
What the?
That has never happened before.
Ah, interesting. And I'm gonna activate my teleportation powers.
He's gonna teleport backwards though, because why would he teleport in a
works
way
then.
that's actually useful
Yeah, I know.
in a speed run? This is another captain here. Ow, he hit me. That was rude. I'm gonna shoot this
him
little
back.
ballista here. It's very useful. We actually can't run up here until we shoot the ballista, and then I'm waiting for Slade to be right next to me because yes, the bridge collapses behind us,
Gosh.
and it is always nerve-wracking because if you're not like almost exactly even, one of you will fall and you'll just see you go boop, and then you'll die,
Game over.
and you have to restart the whole level. This is Gorbag. He's a really annoying boss. We're gonna blow him up in one cycle because New Game Plus. I'm gonna throw 2 spears at him, and then we're just gonna start using our ranged attacks. When we hit perfect mode, we're just gonna destroy him. No, he has one hit
kidding
away.
me.
Are you? You didn't go devastating. That was your issue.
Oh, hey, yeah. Okay,
Fuck.
do that.
And then we're gonna run over here because our character models don't leave when a cutscene starts, and the character model that's supposed to be there isn't there. So
Now we're just staying. Man, that was the best place
that was
ever.
absolutely perfect. Like now, Frodo is just covered by my robe.
Cover him up, man.
Yep, we're just.
cold.
Yeah, it's cold. He's cold. Like yes, we're like right outside of Mordor, but it's pretty cold. Pretty cold. Not having clothes, or at least your proper coverings,
There
can make
is.
it kind
That's-
of
yeah.
cold.
Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, because we clothe our hobbits here.
I can't tell if that means something else or not.
It means what it means. You seem like you have a
That's
thing to say, and it's a little concerning.
I don't have anything to say. I'm just asking. if it meant
Anyway,
something
we're
else.
just going to be chilling out for a little bit before we start our next level. So go ahead if there's any quick thing to plug quick. Quick thing to plug quick. Yep,
Well,
we're
we got
sticking with it.
a couple of donations.
Oh, perfect.
Got
go.
$5 from David Romero. Good luck to both runners. I'm so Galadriel to see a Lord of the Rings run. It's become quite a habit of mine to watch. I hope you understand what I'm talking about with all these puns. They might be corny, but they have
Yeah, we
nice
crashed
ring
the
to them.
game! Woo!
GG.
I counted 3 puns so far. What else you got?
Yeah, you can go ahead and keep going now.
keep going.
Because this is like, the crash is to the point where we have to restart the Wii.
All right. Well, we also got $5 from Mokomichi USA. We're at the Japanese restream watching Gandalf Warriors while cooking dinner.
All right, let's get back into this.
We're trying. So, yeah, that can happen.
I missed it.
Weird. What?
The GameCube.
You're
thing.
expecting
for
to
the
get
GameCube.
Still more stable than the
We were
PC
both
port.
like,
It's true. It is more stable than the PC port. And that's one of those crashes that, like, when we skip that secondary result screen where it kind of does the comparison of what kind of kills both of us got, it's one of those things that we're like, oh, this happened. Okay.
But somehow
and,
that tends to crash the game.
sometimes, though, but it doesn't
Yeah, I know.
always. And when it doesn't crash the game, oops, that's single player. When it doesn't crash the game, it saves, like, 10 seconds. Oh, and we're going to lose the music now because I turned it back on for this run, but, you know.
Oh,
Again,
well.
we crashed at the end of a level, so it actually didn't do anything except just lose us some time. So we're going into Shelob's Lair. We're taking our boys, Faramir and Aragorn, back. Again, because we want the really fast move speed, as well as there's going to be a really cool boss fight trick that we're going to be going for in this level. Yeah, Shelob's Lair is a super fun level to do mechanically. Oh, the subtitles are back on. That's
Cool.
right. Nothing's...
damn.
Yep, that's fine.
Sam.
So normally this level starts out as a maze, but yeah, mazes are not even up. That's right,
camera.
broken camera when doing this. I don't know why. We have to take an alternate routing than we normally would take in any percent because the camera just says no. Which I don't even think we even take the most optimal routing, especially since I'm like, where are we? But anyway, Shelob's Lair can be a pretty fun level mechanically. It can also be the most obnoxious thing in the planet because spiders. So if you have arachnophobia, now would be the time to go use the bathroom or get a drink or something because there will be spiders everywhere.
And spiders as big as you.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
No, I'd be bigger than you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What are we going here?
Yes, the voice acting for the orcs is amazing. It's super fun. I feel like that they actually did a really good job with this game in terms of licensed hack and slash games. This game came out literally right before the movie did, and so it's just kind of this really fun take on the events of the movie without actually like kind of like they do some spoilers, but they don't really spoil any of the major like events within the movie other than just like, hey, this battle happened and they won. All the things that you just kind of anticipate is going to happen anyways in a movie. Oh yeah, there are these little spiders that, oh, dang it. I hate when that happens. Thankfully though, there's a backup over here, or not. Because that one respawned, which makes this faster. But anyways, those little spider pits get, where am I running?
I don't know.
Those little spider pits get separated when when a torch goes in there. Normally, if we didn't go into them, or if we didn't throw the torch, then it would, they would delete our health. Because there is a way you can backwards hop through them, but that happens every time. Oh, that's because the pit's gone. Well, now it's back, and Slade's not going to spider skip. We're just going to
Nope, no
wait
way.
out that torch spawn, so I'm just going to do that, especially since, yeah, I'm just going to spider skip here, so that way you can kind of get an idea of what we're looking at. Throw that there, and then this one will stay. I didn't hit the web!
Interesting.
Okay, we got to go back, because, you know, that's never happened before where I've hit that bottom one. This is a run. This is one of the runs of all time. That's the wrong way. Uh-oh.
Come on.
Your health
You're
is
good,
getting
you're good, you're good,
deleted.
you're good.
Okay.
You're cutting it close.
Ow. I
Yeah,
can't. I
don't-
should stop.
Don't do that again.
I want to do it though.
Don't do it.
But I want to do it.
But don't.
But I want to do it.
But don't. I don't
don't
care.
understand.
I don't care. No, I understand. I just
No,
don't
you
care.
don't understand.
Hey, Slade, remember that time you said Zohalyx would always have higher kills than you? Well, you're wrong.
Well, okay,
No.
when he's Gandalf, he'll always have higher kills.
Yeah, I'm not playing as Gandalf, so that immediately throws any sort of... Well, no, it doesn't throw any possibility. Uh-oh. Archers, please, please.
Well, you remember the
Oof,
archers
oof.
in the caves, right?
Oof.
They're all
Ow.
dead.
Yeah, the archers in Shelob's Lair, right?
Yeah.
You guys remember them? And we're just going to run up here into the boss fight. And now we're going to go for a pretty difficult strat. Slade is going to explain it because I need to focus because it is all me.
Basically, he's going to go up in front and basically do a couple orc hewers to... Or... He's going to do one special move that we do, and basically it's going to take a whole crap a chunk of...
A whole crap a chunk?
Yep, I know what I said.
Okay. As long
Okay,
as
so
you know
basically
what you
that's
said.
phase 1. So right now Steel's going to run up onto the corner. He's going to shoot to bring him back down, which spawns a bunch of little spiders that I have to deal with. And then pretty much just going to do a 4-hit, go devastating, go 4-hit combo.
I missed it. Oh, I wasn't... Okay.
Well, it didn't work, so...
I'm not exactly sure what happened, but we can still maybe try something here. Did that work?
We're going to find out.
Let's go!
Good job!
Backups for the win! And now we get this very broken cutscene. So if you look in the back, there are 2 orcs that are currently T-posing. And you will see them kind of teleport around.
They're just gonna
Eventually they'll
rubber
start
band.
animating, they'll walk, and then they'll just like lift up and go over to the body. Like, whoop!
What the?
Whoop!
It's one of the best cutscenes ever.
And this is a strat that was discovered by Rubeetle. Was initially, we used to play as Gandalf, and then we learned very quickly that Faramir just is super strong. And so then we used Faramir.
Yeah.
No excellence.
Ah, woohoo. Result screen.
This is so awkward without the music.
I know, it just feels wrong.
Faramir just looks shook at those strats that you just pulled off.
They're pretty crazy. What's our next level? Oh yeah, Osgiliath. Are you? Did I just hear Pirates of the Caribbean in a Lord of the Rings run?
Well,
We
you
got
said you
Star
missed the
Wars,
music.
we got Pirates of the Caribbean.
How many
what's
other pop
next?
culture
Marvel?
references can we throw into
We're
this?
just waiting
I
for
mean,
Harry
actually,
That's
I
true.
mean-
He's wearing a Star-Lord jacket, so we've got Marvel.
I,
All right, Twitch chat, summon the Harry Potter fans.
Oh no.
We're just
my
going
gosh,
to do a
That's
huge
twice now you
collab.
saved.
I know.
how many levels we got, Zoj?
We've got a few. I don't honestly remember the exact number.
Okay.
So you got Osgiliath, King of the Dead, Southern Gate, Pelennor Fields, Crackadoon. We got 5.
5 left?
Yep.
Sorry, man.
How are we doing?
We're at 50 minutes. 50 minutes, almost
Okay,
51.
we should be fine.
51
Something
now.
like that, yeah.
My heart is filled.
All right, so
Frodo
this
just
is
falls
yeah,
over.
Frodo trips. Don't worry about it. And he rolls down the stairs. So this is Escape from Osgiliath. There's not really too much to talk about in this run in terms of a New Game Plus perspective. If this was any percent, it would be different because we just wouldn't be running nearly as fast. Actually, no. In console, we'd be running still pretty fast. But on PC, we still play as hobbits. I'm getting a little bit of feedback in my own headset.
Same here a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm now a big loud boy. But yeah, we're just gonna be zooming through the level. That meter that's up there doesn't really matter because we go so fast that if that meter does fill, camera, thank you. If that meter does fill, then we fail the level. But because
We're too fast to worry about it.
yeah, it really becomes not that big of a deal.
There we go.
So that was odd.
He like glitched halfway down the ladder.
Yeah.
Well, he was out of the camera's range. You know, like when you're trying to slide down the ladder, but then the guy up top is not quite in the range, so you just freeze.
Yep. Pretty much. Pretty close to that. So you can go ahead and take it away if there are any other announcements or anything like that to talk about here while we just climb up ladders and Slade clips through a ladder and I despawn everything.
Ah.
Well, alrighty. We are still waiting on more fabulous Lord of the Rings puns, references, quotes, whatever you got for me. I'm ready for it. But in the meantime, let's just plug our lovely benefactor, the Children's Cancer Research Fund.
Yeah.
Did you know that since 2016, the Children's Cancer Research Fund has donated to 25 different research organizations and hospitals nationwide? They focus their resources where they can do the most good, meaning they don't focus on just one hospital or just one state. They're making change possible for kids no matter where they live. And even when a child survives cancer, the battle isn't over. In fact, 95% of childhood cancer survivors will have significant health issues related to their treatment by age 45. And that's why CCRF funds survivorship research and care, so survivors can get customized care and guidance they need to live long, healthy lives after cancer.
Awesome. You guys should definitely get your donations in for this incredible cause. So a little bit about me, as I kind of want to plug more to donate for this amazing cause, is I'm a youth pastor, and I had a student this last year who was 11 years old, 10, 11 years old, and they had cancer in their tongue. And they're still battling with it even today. I'm no longer at that church, but they're battling with that cancer today. And so, and this kid is just somebody who is just absolutely full of joy and absolutely loves life and has just been handling everything in regards to him having cancer in his tongue and having to get multiple parts of his tongue rearranged. He's just been handling it with the most incredible attitude. And so just when you guys do donate, you're donating for kids who right now are just in a really, really, really rough part of life. And this helps them to be able to just live a much better and more, more healthy life. Be able to help them get the care that they need. So please get your donations in. We don't ask for donations. Well, I mean, we do ask for donations so we can get more marathon. But we ask for more donations so that way we can help people who are in significant need. So get your donations in and tell us about your favorite Lord of the Rings experiences. You can see later on in like 10 seconds, Aragorn is going to give you a look for those who are not donating right now. So you guys should be donating.
Yep. You
So
don't
they're
wanna
gonna
be
get guilt tripped, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, see, look at that
man.
face.
Oof. Shame. I feel like we need like a,
Like a donation?
like a shame.
Oh, a shame?
A finger wag.
Well, we don't want to shame anybody. That's
Yeah.
not, no.
Don't
But-
shame him.
But
Just give him a little finger wag.
That is definitely a shame look.
I mean, true, but I don't want anybody to feel bad. Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
My brain just went, nope.
I think we're good. Cool. All right, so now we're going to go to the King of the Dead, and we're going to perform a crazy strat called Minion Skip that was also discovered by Rubeetle, and hopefully I can get it here. It's a Gandalf exclusive trick.
Aragorn's
Actually, it makes it easier when you're on co-op, but it is single player viable, but it's only single player viable with Gandalf.
Yeah.
He must be forced to yield.
Who enters my...
So here's the King of the Dead. Yeah, remember the level that we did about an hour ago of the Paths of the Dead? Now we're actually on the second level for that.
Yep.
So what we're gonna
Because
do is we're
continuity
gonna
is not a thing.
blast him and put myself into perfect mode. And then we're just gonna, oh gosh. What is this path thing? No!
I didn't shoot. I didn't shoot. Oops, I was supposed to shoot.
He also just absolutely
Frick.
bamboozled me. I think it was because you were super far away, but that's okay. Yeah, we got absolutely the heck bamboozled out of us by the King of the Dead because...
Forgotten people, come to me.
Oh, that's not good. We want to rush him because we want to be close to him so we can... There we go.
Nice.
We got the second phase minion skip, but normally you could even skip that first one. But he decided that behaving was not a thing that he's gonna do today.
Yep. He's just like, huh, you want me to behave? You thought.
Yeah, so now we're gonna just try and kill him right here, right now, even though he still has half of his health. We're just gonna aim properly, and then got him. Nice.
I think I actually got
terrible.
one shot on him, and that was it.
Well, you better. Hey, we're getting people. Good morning, everybody. Welcome.
Hey,
Yay, good to
We're
actually have
speed
live
running the
people
Return
here.
of the King, where we're gonna see an invisible Aragorn run into the next part of the level.
Oh,
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, very invisible.
that was a nice
Yeah.
entryway.
Also, we're gonna be seeing.
Yeah, it was a
Beautiful
nice
archway.
archway, right?
It's a great entryway. So pay attention to Aragorn, okay? He's here. He's here. He's just chilling
Yeah,
out.
I see
Yeah,
it, and he's
gone.
just gone. It's a magic trick.
Magic.
Aragorn learned the secret of teleportation, but Gandalf didn't.
Yeah.
There's some issues there with that. We'll talk about that never. So now, the level that we did an hour ago, yeah, we're gonna go back and do it again.
But in reverse.
Yeah. And we're gonna cut out about half of it as well, so that we can cut out a bunch of fog hopping.
Yeah, because nobody likes fog hopping.
It's actually a fun mechanic. I enjoy it.
Well, I guess. Oh, I don't like it
Well,
because I suck at it.
it's just do better.
Well, do bet. Yeah, yeah.
And then
I
we're
don't
gonna
feel like it
go
today.
bazooka mode.
I am getting bullied.
Ow.
Oh, hey, it's done.
So if we get hit by the falling rocks, we take a nap. And then if we don't get hit by the falling rocks, but we don't go fast enough, then we die. And typically, if you die, we don't talk about it.
yep. And then you start the level all over again.
You don't have to start the level over again in this instance. You just have to start the falling rock section over again.
Which sucks either way.
Yeah, it's still a pretty. Whoa.
Nice. I saw that.
You stole 2 of my kills.
You're welcome.
I don't think he was thanking you, but you know.
No,
I
no.
very much.
No, he was thanking me, and I was.
No,
No, you totally were.
not a. Ow!
Hey,
That was not a nice
not-
boda.
ow!
I did not like that boda. That was not a nice boda.
That's because it's a rock. SpongeBob
Okay,
reference.
okay, but like, think about this, okay? Think about this. So you have like a rock, okay? But then you have like a pebble, which is just like a small rock, okay? But then the next step above that is a boulder, right?
no, that's
So-
a stone.
Oh, I'm
But
at
a
a- I'm
boulder,
Good point.
no, a stone is just a rock.
Yeah.
But like a boulder
A stone.
is,
Well, a
it's
stone is
still
like a
rock.
round rock. A rock is jagged and sharp. Stone is round.
All right, now you're just thinking about it.
I mean,
Your goal is not to think about it too much.
So
Too
you have
late.
just like a rock, and then
I
you have
already
like
was there.
a boulder. But like, and even a step up from the boulder is a mountain, right? But like a mountain is essentially just a very large rock. So it's kind of like the whole, you know, like a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle isn't a square. You know, like a
now
mountain,
you're thinking about it too much.
A
though.
mountain is a rock, but a rock isn't always a mountain.
Because reasons, I'm guessing.
So like, but like rocks, right?
But then
Did you seriously
what's a
memorize
brick?
that whole thing?
No, that was very much just off the cuff. I don't
Okay. Okay. I'm like, if you actually had that memorized, I would be slightly impressed.
That was taken from the world record description for the Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, 80% world record. That's how they described the run. Is a rock is like a boulder, and a mountain is a rock, but a rock isn't a mountain.
Wow, that's
Well,
real
but what
confusing.
about a hill? What makes a hill?
Grass,
Grass and dirt.
and not rock.
Yeah. Unless you're talking about a sandhill, then it's multiple rocks put together.
Yeah, but then
Multiple
it's pebbles,
tiny
isn't it?
rocks.
Sand is just tiny rocks.
Yeah.
It's also mostly animal remains, just so you know.
That too.
That's
So
terrifying.
No, that's called kitty litter.
Man, you guys
Hey,
will think, guess you'll
you
think
guys
twice
got
before
5
doing-
minutes. Just a heads up. 5 minutes for the goal time.
Oh well.
Oh, wait.
I believe in you guys.
Oh,
Oh well.
I couldn't move.
That was Path of the King, I think. pretty sure that was Path of the King.
Oh, that's for the PC estimate. Okay.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that was Path of the King.
Yeah, we would need a southern gate. That's the level we're on.
Okay, I thought I heard.
We just wasted so much time
Sorry, I
because
thought
you
I-
made me second guess myself.
I thought I saw. Never
Dang
mind.
it, Slade.
You know what? Don't fight me.
Don't
will.
fight you.
Don't.
No, you three
What?
don't fight me. You three don't. Never mind.
Yeah, those are.
So yeah,
some
Sudden
fighting
Gate,
words.
pretty simple level.
Yeah, we're just gonna walk through the gate. It's.
Yeah.
I don't really even understand the point of why they made it a level.
Yeah, all you do is literally just run through the gate. So
It,
Then
it's
through
yeah,
Gondor's
it's,
southern gate.
I don't
Here
know.
to
You
join
just-
the great
you go through the
battle
gate.
of our time.
so yep, we're just gonna run through.
We must get beyond this outer gate.
See, the end of the level is just right there.
Yep.
Whoa, what the heck?
Excuse me?
Why is there a troll?
Did someone change our game?
You
Who
just
messed
got
with the game?
trolled.
You guys,
Mess with the game.
seriously,
Why are there's so many orcs?
what the heck is happening?
I'm not a canoe.
Why'd you? Oh,
I'm
wait
not
a
a
minute.
canoe. I'm not a
Okay,
canoe.
that did something.
Yeah, should we do it again?
I don't see why not. Let's
I-
go.
You know. And boom.
I don't know what the point of that is. Yeah, we're just demolishing more of what's there.
Yeah. Well, wait, is that a... What is that?
Oh, there's a ladder
there's
back
a
there.
ladder.
Okay, let's go over there and cross
Okay.
that.
Yeah, we're gonna go over there. Hey, ignore those guys.
I'm sorry. It's just I've never seen them before, and I want to kill them.
No.
Just, okay, fine. I won't then.
We need to get up to open
He
the
needs
gate.
to get more kills than Gandalf
He
for
needs
once.
some
Literally at
Oh,
zero.
I believe
Okay,
that
so I guess
too.
we're crossing
Okay.
this and going up the ladder now.
What is-
Glad I wasn't alone in that.
I don't know.
Ah, my bad.
All right, I'm up here. Now what? I guess we'll just keep following. Hey, there's more enemies.
We're just gonna run over here and, oh my god.
Oh, there's a troll. Okay. Well. Sure.
Bazooka!
All right. Now what? What do we do now?
Well, it looks like the gate is, what's happening?
Oh.
Oh,
Okay. Interesting.
It's an elephant.
no, it's a Mumuk. There's a difference.
What's the difference, Zohalyx? Would you like to explain?
Mumuks are bigger than elephants.
That's
I
it?
guess we just gotta shoot it.
Is that literally it?
Difference between
Oh,
a
there you
mammoth
go.
and a mammoth, though.
Now what?
Mammoths
Do
have
we-
fur.
Oh, good
Yeah,
point.
but
That's
there's
between
no fur on
elephant
that
and
thing.
mammoth. What's it?
A mammoth.
Oh, I guess we
Mumik.
open the
A
gate now.
mammoth.
Mumik.
Mammoth.
With a K.
A
Why
mumik?
with a K?
Because that's how Tolkien intended it.
Are you done yet?
It's working, okay? This is like 1,000-year-old machinery. You
Oh,
can't
hey, the
expect
gate's
me-
open.
It's
Okay.
not like a garage door where I can just push a button and it
Okay, fair. Well, I guess we just run back and go through now.
opens. I guess, yeah.
Well, it's
For some
not.
reason. Oh. Okay.
All right. Fess up. What
Seriously.
you guys mess with their game?
Stop messing with our game.
I knew it would be you. I
Yep.
knew it.
They
All right,
weren't supposed to
what
catch
does this
me.
do?
Uh,
Oh, hey, lava button.
oh.
That's definitely oil.
Oh, lava, oil, same thing.
No.
No.
They're very different.
No.
No.
It's the same. They were both orange.
No.
That was clearly orange liquid that came out of those.
So it could have
Since
been.
when is oil? Never mind.
It could just be orange pop.
It's Fanta.
Why are they dumping Fanta
It's
on these
Fanta.
guys?
Because they're allergic to sugar.
Okay, that makes sense though.
They're very diabetic.
I mean, they were gone, so whatever worked. And oh yeah, Gimli was cheering us on, even though he wasn't even there.
Yep.
Uh,
We heard his voice in our head.
Thank you for playing along with our stupid humor, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, we did that one time. We did that bit
You're
one time for
welcome.
another marathon, and it was so good we did it again.
What can
Well,
I
the
say?
first time we did it, you didn't see it coming, and then you ruined it, and then I just yelled at you for it.
What can
What
I
do you mean?
say?
What do you mean we didn't see it coming? I played along.
Thank you.
We were
Yeah.
just waiting for the other one to stop it.
No, the very, very, very first time, you're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Why are you ruining my joke?"
Oh, right,
Like the OG of the OG.
right, that one. Whoops.
And that is 107.
Keep going.
Why are we skipping this so many times?
We can't. What the frick? Come on.
So is that three ones left?
2.
2?
We have 2 levels left.
So if that was PC time, what would you consider console time? 112?
Console time, the estimate that we would give would be about a 115. Because that's a safe
Will
amount
require
of time.
all of us.
So what would the difference have been between PC and console that you would have been
well-
able to do on a PC versus...
So that result screen at the end of every level, we can skip on PC. We cannot skip it on console.
Oh yeah, that would
And
definitely
so-
save on time.
It saves multiple minutes. It's the big reason why there is like a 10-minute difference, because it saves time throughout. It saves about 30 seconds per level. And then if you have co-op, which is, it saves about a minute per level, it saves a lot of time. So right now we're killing 60 enemies, hoping and praying that we can get some arrow drops close by.
Correction, you're killing 60 enemies.
Well, no, we.
Okay, if you look at the kill counter right now, though,
It's pretty even.
I ran out of
20
ammo, okay?
I'm just saying.
23 to 30. Wait, were you Gandalf too, Alex?
Yeah, it was Gandalf.
But he ran out of ammo, so
Yeah.
that's the only
so
reason.
that-
That's the only reason I
Gandalf
won
ran out
that.
of magic? That's just unheard of.
Except for that one time.
I understood the reference you were going for, but it kind of was just not right.
Me?
I keep
Wait,
I
I
keep
didn't.
looking at this way, expecting him to be here, and I don't know why.
You're,
Should we just juggle ourselves around for
No,
making it
because that's
But everybody
my
switch
cords that
places,
have to-
quick,
No,
go.
don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That's now mic cables that have to be untangled, and for the tech crew's sake, no. Yeah.
I'll
Nobody
take
likes
over
that.
Alex's side. Alex could take.
There it goes. All right, so we're gonna kill the Witch King, and by kill the Witch King, I mean we're gonna blow him up.
let's go.
And
I'm
by
excited
we,
for
he
some
means him.
explosions.
Arson.
Well, it's not a
Arson.
literal explosion.
A is for arson.
Here on my, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. We're just gonna pew. Oh,
English
and
is
it's
hard,
pew.
man.
And what? What? What?
You're kidding? What? Huh?
What?
Well, that's never happened before.
Interesting.
So normally I shoot the Witch King once and his health is just gone. That time it went not even close to gone.
Is that on the same side?
So yeah. So now we have to 2-cycle the Witch King.
Oh well.
That's unfortunate. Wow, this has been a run. Please? Game. Thank you. This has been one of the runs of all time. That is for sure.
Oof. I heard that one.
Why haven't you used the bug zapper lately?
It's
not needed.
Hasn't really been useful.
They're not. The enemies aren't close enough to them yet.
Ah,
Now we're just waiting for the Witch King to show back up. Oh, hey, also, Eowyn's
There he
right
is.
there, and Mary. Hey, there he is. But we can't shoot at him yet. Okay, I'm going to wait and play this a little bit safer because the game has decided to figure out a new way to mess with me. So I'm going to wait for this animation. And there he is. Now he's dead. Now we just got to wait for the cutscene to start.
Yep.
Whee! Boom. And now we get Eowyn, the best woman in this entire game. Just absolutely decimates the Witch King in a sword fight.
I don't remember his helmet looking like that in the movie.
So the reason for that is because this is actually an early draft of what the Witch King was going to look like, because this game came out before the movie. So some things were not actually finalized, so they probably did not have the model for the new Witch King when it was actually created. And that's why the Witch King looks like a Walmart brand Sauron.
Yep.
So we're going into our last level, which is the Crack of Doom. I'm just going to refrain from any fart jokes because it speaks for itself. And we're going to be doing this golem manipulation because golem is a pain in the butt, and we can make him attempt. We can attempt. With the way the game has been, I am not holding out for anything.
Nope.
But we can attempt to make him less of a pain in the butt. By
Keywords are attempt and less.
yeah. But we can attempt by trying to manipulate his position in a very specific way. Wow, this is just unsettling without music.
I know,
wow.
right?
See, on PC it doesn't matter because just all of this is done in a matter of like 5 seconds. Alright, so I'm going to play as Pippin because we didn't give Pippin his time to shine.
And
Do it for the
I'll just play as
memes.
Mary because you can't have one without the other.
I mean, you can.
Unless, you know, it's the 2 towers.
Okay, fair.
Which it is.
It will come to one.
This is the Return of the King.
Oh, fair enough.
And there goes Frodo's invisible finger. And no, he doesn't show up again. He stays invisible. So what we're going to be starting off by doing here is pulling Gollum over here, or he's going to yeet himself way over there. These first 2 phases, we can't really manipulate him because...
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Okay,
I'm
come
over
here.
here.
Come here, buddy. Come on. Come on. No, Gollum. Come to me. Come to me. Thank you. Now back up. Good job. And we're just going to stab him, knock him off the edge. And we're going to do this a few times. Oh, yikes. Thankfully, there's only like a couple minutes left until time.
Yeah.
So we are on the last level of the run.
Yep.
Alright, Gollum, come on, buddy. This run was a perfect example of Murphy's... what was... Huh? Gollum!
You said what now?
Excuse me?
What was that about, a law?
Yeah, this run has been an example of Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong.
Especially with us.
Oh, excuse me?
Defines our
Gollum,
luck, I suppose.
Please.
Come on.
Buddy. Behave. Okay.
Fall
There.
into the lava willingly.
Gosh.
Okay, now we can start the manipulation. So, now that we've gone through the painful parts, in theory, and right now, I'm not really holding out for anything at this point, we can attempt to manipulate Gollum's position. So, once he growls, we can run away because we know that he's going to spawn right here. He's going to jump. I'm going to hit him apparently twice this time. I'm going to... Oh, crap. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. And
Oh, I
then-
can't orc you, that's right.
Oh my... Why did that not... Oh, you're speed attacking him. That's why.
Ah, there we go.
Slow down.
No, we need a fierce attack him. He will not tip like that and flip over onto the ledge if you're speed attacking him.
Ah, I'm getting into lava. That's not good.
So when we do no speed attacks as a category, that's miserable. Excuse me. Because you have to speed attack him here in order to get him to tip, which he's not tipping at all. Alright, so we only have 2 more phases left. Oh, you were dead when that happened? So does that mean you're just gonna...
I'm back.
Okay.
Because you know.
So time will be coming up here in a little bit. We're just gonna go 1, 2, 3. Wow, okay, this has been... Yikes. Oh, this should still work. Okay, we're good there.
One
All
more.
right, one more. So it's-
Uno más.
get ready on time.
Cutscene.
Excuse me?
Hello?
Oof.
Call him.
Oof. Come on.
Call him! Stop! Stop backflipping! Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. There's a good boy. Yeah. And time.
Time.
Oh, wow. That was a solid wow. That's about the only word I have to say for that.
Yep.
But we made it through.
Somehow.
That was a run.
117.33.
is destroyed.
Yikes. All right, so because of that, we're going to try and keep this short so that way we can get everything going. I just want to say thanks to MWSF2022 for finally accepting a Return of the King run. I've been submitting this run, or at least Return of the King, to fest events for years, and so to finally be able to run it is awesome. I love this game. I've been running this game for a long time. So thank you guys for letting us do this run. Shout outs to Slade, who I literally dragged into Return of the King speedruns when he didn't even really know what speedrunning was. And I said, hey, by the way, you're going to do this with me? And he said, LOL, okay. And now here we are.
Pretty much.
Thank you guys for joining us on the couch.
It's been real.
You had no idea what you were getting into, but we really appreciate it. You helped to keep some conversation moving. Shout outs to the rest of the Lord of the Rings community, PJ Arts of Darkness, Bloody Lifetime, Rycon Gaming AU, Rubito, Maxi Lobes, 7 Ryland Hand. We have a tiny but mighty community. These are all runners across the entire Lord of the Rings series. So we have a lot of different games and a lot of different types of games that fall under Lord of the Rings. So if you enjoy Lord of the Rings but you want to play a platformer, we have that. If you want to play Lord of the Rings but you want to play a real-time strategy game, guess what? We've got that too. So would really recommend checking out our series. It's an incredible series with a bunch of really cool games. Yeah, if you guys want to watch more Lord of the Rings content or you just want to... Oh, by the way, the Lord of the Rings trilogy is coming in 2004.
So
you guys
excited.
are going to want to stay tuned
So
for that.
excited
It's going to
for
be
that.
amazing. 2004 is going to be a great year.
It is.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys want to watch more Return of the King runs and stuff, check me out on Twitch. Follow Slade on Twitch. We do co-op runs pretty often. I run this game a lot. So yeah, you can find me at Twitch at twitch.tv/Zohalyx, as well as you can find me on Twitter at twitter.com/Zohalyx. Pretty easy to find me. I'm also on YouTube under Zohalyx. So you can check out a lot of the different Lord of the Rings content that I have associated there. Where can people find you?
I'm on twitch.tv/Slade425 because all the other ones were taken. I'm on YouTube. I don't really need to look me up on there because I don't post anything. Twitter, twitter.com/Slade4251 because, again, all other options were taken.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, because this is defaulted, that is technically world record.
Yep.
Random fact.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, there's
I
that.
love when an overestimate marathon run gets world record, but you know, it's great.
Yeah.
All right, so again, thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the marathon.
Peace.
Peace.
All right, let's give it up again for